So, 3 months of seeking the Creator. The last month was the worst. All my life I struggled with suicidal thoughts, depression, and anxiety. The only gap of relief I had is when I believed in Jesus in high school. And the moment I denounced him after my grandmother died, things started getting bad again. I would drive home, and all I could think of is ramming my vehicle into a semi. When I finally decided that was enough, keep in mind, 3 months. 3 months, I am trying to repent from sin. Because for some reason, even though I'm rejecting all religion, I thought the 10 Commandments was a good starting point. That if God was real, these make sense. And everything else that made me feel empty inside. All the lustful things. Tried to kick them out. Yet I felt worse seeking God. They say when you start to seek God, the devil puts a hit on you. Big old target on your back, and he comes after you harder, hoping to end your life before you find him and before you surrender. Then one day in February of 2022, I said, God, I am done. I'm done with my life. I can't live like this anymore. This is how I'm going to end it. And I started telling him about how, I was going to ram into a 18-wheeler. I was getting pretty detailed. I was going to take the back of my vehicle, my rear fender, and ram it into the nose and hopefully get spun and be twisted, be barrel rolled, taking off my seatbelt and everything. And halfway through, or somewhere in the middle of that, as I'm telling him how I'm going to end my life, a Jesus song comes on the radio. I flipped my lid. I exploded in anger. I told him, I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe he's the Son of God. I don't believe the Bible is your word. I believe Jesus was a good person. He was historically a true person. But if Jesus really died for my sins, if the Bible is truly your word, I need proof. That's what I told him. It stopped me. It stopped me from going through with it. And I got my answer 3 days later. If you don't know Jesus, seek him and you will find him. Only when you search with all your heart. Come back to hear the rest.